Hey cooks, today we pulled out another recipe from the recipe vault. We're making strawberry bread. This is a quick bread with frozen strawberries in it, right? This might be kind of interesting. I'm excited about trying this. So welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So since we are using this vintage sort of recipe, not vintage, but because I don't really know where it came from.
And you don't know how old it is.
I don't know how old it is. So if you're not familiar, we do a Sunday Recipe Vault series where I have a collection, a very large collection of handwritten recipe cards. Some of them are clippings and some of them are handwritten. And so we go through these and we make them blind, right? I have no idea if the recipe works. We're trying this out because it's giving us the ability to experiment, see what we like and dislike so we can make changes, all that fun stuff, because that's what cooking is about, right? So, since we're using this potentially vintage recipe, I figured we would bring out one of my old mixers. So this is an original Viking 7-quart. Viking doesn't make these mixers anymore. They stopped years ago. Rumor has it that it is made by Kenwood.
Richard.
It's most likely made by Kenwood because Kenwood would have these big paddles. They look just like this. The ones for Kenwood had a big K, and this one for Viking has a big V, right? It also opens like a Kenwood. So, if I can reach it from here, it opens like this from down below, and it has the same kind of Kenwood adjustment and post. I wonder if you could even put one of these on a Kenwood and see if it works. But there we go. This thing is big and clunky, but it's powerful, right? So it says we're putting 2 packages, 10 ounces each. So that would be 20 ounces, but the package of frozen strawberries that I got was 24 ounces, so I have a little bit more than what they call for in here.
But you did eat one, I saw.
Yeah, I ate one.
Uh-huh.
It says put the strawberries in, add the eggs and the oil, and beat with a fork. So I don't know if they want these, like they're thawed. I don't know if they want these slightly mashed because they're saying beat with a fork. If I put them in, so I'm just going to squish a few of them. Because I don't know if the paddle's going to do any squishing.
So are we going to have whole strawberries in our bread, or are we just going to have some mashed up stuff?
Pieces. I don't know. We'll do it this way, and if it doesn't work that great, then I'll just tell you not to do it like that, right? Cooking is about learning every time you make something. Okay, so we have our little Viking here. Here's our little baby. And on here, I have my V paddle. And so let's go. So I'm going to put the strawberries in here first. Sometimes this is hard to do with the mixer backwards. So we're putting our strawberries in the mixer. And it says, like, don't drain them. So whatever juice you get, throw that in there too. Can't hurt, right?
You fully thawed these before we're starting this.
Yeah. So we're going to put 4 eggs. This recipe will be up on my website if I forget to say all the ingredients. And we also have some oil. I have a 1.25 cups of, this is olive oil. It says vegetable oil, but I don't even have vegetable oil, so there you go. It says stir with a fork, but I'm going to stir with my mixer. Nothing quiet about the Viking. but it has a lot of power. So we're going to put 2½ cups of flour. We have baking soda, salt, cinnamon, and we have sugar. So I have a cup of chopped pecans, and it wants you to put a little bit of the flour in here. It says like half of the flour. And it wants you to coat the pecans with that. Probably to keep them from like just sinking, I don't know. But that's what it says, so that's what we'll do.
Did they know we have a 1,000-watt mixer? There's nothing that can keep anything from sinking with that good, right, baby?
Sure. So I'm also going to put the sugar in there. So you want basically your dry ingredients and the sugar in here. That's my spoon is the end of the paddle. So we're going to rock and roll. So we're going to put all this in and then the pecans at the end. I'm just going to go ahead and knock this down a little bit. Yeah, those strawberries do stain the batter. One option is to leave the strawberries out and put some batter in the pan, then strawberries and batter, then strawberries, so you don't quite get the turning the batter.
Or stir it all together with a fork? Like the recipe called for?
Maybe. So let's put these in some loaf pans. Okay, so I got 2 9x5 loaf pans here. I've greased them and we're ready to go. One reason I was thinking this might have turned is because there's quite a bit of cinnamon in this recipe. There's a tablespoon of cinnamon. So cinnamon is going to change the color of it as well.
Yeah, but you got strawberry juice in there.
Yeah. The mixer did very nice.
You know, Boo-Boo, we're just going to have to eat these things and, do forensic testing that way.
Yeah.
We let our tongues figure out why it turned red.
I don't have any problem tasting it.
Yeah, it smells great over here.
Lots of strawberry flavor in there, I think.
I mean, is there enough batter to hold the strawberries together?
There's a lot of batter.
Batter? All right.
Perfect for 2 9x5. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven. It says 50 to 60 minutes, but I'm on convection, so it's 350. But my oven dials it down to 325, so I'm not sure of the timing on it. But it says 50 to 60 minutes. Take it out when the toothpick is clean. So when that is done, we'll be back.
Yay!
Okay, they're out of the oven. They smell amazing. That's all I got to say. I'm going to let them rest here for 5 minutes or so before I try to depan them, just so they can set up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh yeah. We'll be back. Okay, so let's depan the bread.
Ooh! Came out.
We'll see how amazing. Ooh, we had a little casualty there.
Be careful, you're going to casualty a lot more.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's getting casualty. You can't eat the evidence, Bo.
I poked it and it was cooked all the way.
Now he's stuck in there. Okay, pick him out.
Woo!
Alright.
It's hot.
I would definitely leave it alone if you can.
Woo! Wow.
Alright.
So this one I did have a little cave in.
Mm-hmm. So.
That one I didn't have a cave in.
Well, you know what they say about nature, right? Battle the strongest and weakest. So if he's the weakest, he's got to go first. I got some butter.
Pretty tasty. I'm gonna let these
Cool a little bit.
I'm gonna let these cool, and then we'll be. Okay, so at this point you can glaze it. We made a glaze recently for some honey cookies. I'll put a link up here. You can just put lemon in it, you can put honey in it, you can put whatever you want. You could frost these dang things if you don't have enough sugar. I'm just gonna lightly sprinkle them with powdered sugar, just to be extra, because I'm extra, right? Ooh, very simple. I got a little clump right here. Very simple. It will add a little bit of sweetness, but not be like super sweet. So I think it's time for us to take a little cut and a taste. Okay, so I'm going to take a slice off of this one. Might as well kill the one that I killed the side, right? Let's see. I got a little bread knife here. Ooh, yeah. So we have nuts in there. We have bits of strawberry, and it's all around a cinnamon cake, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Want to try, Boo?
Surely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so here's our loaf. Oh, it looks really good. Again, there we go. How do you like it, babe?
Well, it smells cinnamon-y like.
Smells like strawberry. I got a little dusting on mine. Ooh, it's nice and tender.
Has just a little crust, I think, where it baked on the pan.
So good. This is pretty good. It is a little kind of wet right around the strawberry is. That's tasty. That's really good. I think we got a winner this time. For the recipe vault. So cooks, the recipe vault did us right nice. Once again, I hope you enjoy this recipe. Now let's come for food.
How can this is pecans, right?
Yeah.
Strawberry pecans. What can go wrong with that, right? Yeah.
Delicious.